For the next several videos, we're going to take a look at Rolle's theorem and the mean value theorem. Now, the learning objectives is obviously to understand and use Rolle's theorem and to be able to understand and use the mean value theorem. Let's start off with Rolle's theorem. Let f be continuous on the closed interval a to b and differentiable on the open interval a to b. If f of a equals f of b, then there exists at least one number c in this open interval a to b such that f prime of c is equal to 0. Now, what is that saying? Let's draw a couple pictures here and see if we can figure this thing out. So I have this interval from a to b. The function is continuous on a to b. So maybe it looks something like this. Oops, wait a minute, I need to fix that a little bit. There, that'll work. So I have a continuous function on a to b. It's differentiable on a to b. I don't have any cusp or anything like that in there. So what this is saying is f of a equals f of b. Well, right here is f of a. And it's equal to f of b. These two are equal. So somewhere in here there exists at least one number. There could be a bunch of them. There may only be one. At least one number such that f prime of c is 0. So it looks like right here I have a tangent with a 0 slope at this point right here. So there's my c. If I have something like this, again from a to b, f of a equals f of b. And here I can see visually that I have 2 points. I'm going to call c1 and c2, two values of c that will give me a slope to tangent line. In other words, the value of the first derivative at that c as being 0. Now, Rolle's theorem is what's known as an existence theorem. Existence theorem tell you that these values, c1 and c2, exist, but they don't tell you how to find them. That's kind of up to you with other techniques that you already know. But in a nutshell, that's Rolle's theorem. Now, in reality, Rolle's theorem is used a lot as a part of a proof for other theorems. It's not so much used directly, but it's very, very common in upper mathematics to have Rolle's theorem and the mean value theorem actually as parts of proofs of other theorems. So these are actually pretty important.